Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are sharing with you our monthly budget in Bangkok, Thailand.
We've had a great time here in Bangkok and it's been a very special occasion. So we've had this one planned since about March of 2023, so almost a full year. And the reason was we both celebrated our birthdays. Ali celebrated a very special birthday and of course Christmas. So we wanted to do something amazing and this really fit the bill.
It 100% fit the bill. This was the perfect place to spend my special birthday this year and Christmas Eve, Christmas, and New Year's. Plus, we had a special guest.
Yes, our daughter came and visited too, so that's going to add a little bit to the budget. We'll kind of denote in here what happened with that. But let's jump right in here and give you the budget. We do generally have a $4,000 per month budget. That kind of averages out for the whole year. So our goal is to stay under that $4,000 per month. And the very biggest thing you're going to have for your budget, pretty much anywhere you go, is housing. And we decided to go a little big here and get a wonderful place with an amazing view and just a great apartment complex. So we rented this apartment on Airbnb and it's been wonderful.
It's been absolutely amazing. We wanted to be near the river in a particular neighborhood. We wanted to maybe have a view of the river. And this place absolutely fit the bill and then some.
So let's give you a quick tour of that and then we're going to go over how much it cost and if we would rent it again. But it's been pretty great. So let's take a tour of this quick apartment.
I'll give you a tour of this gorgeous apartment, but before I get to that, how do I get up here? Well, each apartment has a lift, an elevator that gets you to your particular floor. So you come up here and you're here, and this is our apartment. And this door behind me is actually not another apartment. It's actually just the emergency stairs and where you take out the trash. And then over here, right here in this little foyer area, you can leave your shoes and jackets and things like that behind because you don't have to worry about it because you have your own private elevator that brings you right to your apartment. So let's get right to it. So come on in here. Look at how beautiful this is, you guys. Gorgeous, gorgeous. We're gonna start in the kitchen. And it is really well equipped. It's got a hob with 2 burners, and I love the fact that we have an oven that's gonna be amazing. Look at that. I don't know that a lot of people use that. It looks practically brand new. That's gonna be amazing. We're here for 2 months, so we are 100% going to use that. Has everything here that you need. So many different things. Here is just space so you can put food, which is great. A lot of times you'll find that there's not a lot of places to put your food and you end up having to leave them on the counter, which I absolutely hate. But look at all these cups and glasses and bowls and all kinds of stuff to mix things. Just the trash down here. And then over here there's actually quite a bit of like silverware. I love that they have chopsticks. That's fantastic. And scissors and things like that. So lots of great things, cutting boards, some cutting knives. Got the fridge here. Nice, good sized fridge. I think the last place we were in had a fridge about this size and it was perfect. That's perfect for what we're gonna get. And then when we go out here, there is something very important to us, and that is a washer. So that's gonna be nice. This is a nice little area out here if you just want to get some fresh air or be outside. Look at this living room, you guys. Great table here. You're of course going to have dinner with the view. Can we talk about that for just a minute, you guys? So this is the famous Chao Phraya River and lots of famous landmarks here. You'll see the tower where the famous Sky Bar is at the top, where that gold dome is, and directly across the street from the river from that is Icon Siam, which is their newest and fanciest and loveliest mall. It's actually one of my favorites. So I am definitely going to be walking across. You can see the BTS train right out here. It runs right by the building, so that's going to be easy to get to. I'm gonna get all over the city with that one. Love riding the BTS and the MRT, so that is perfect that it's right. It's literally just a few steps outside the apartment. So look at this. This couch is amazing. It is so comfortable. It's soft, like it gives you a hug when you sit down here. So this is very nice. And a nice little coffee table. I do love this huge TV. We do like watching stuff. I mean, when we travel, because we're slow travelers, we're here, like I said, for 2 months. We're certainly going to be watching some movies and shows and things like that. But look at all this space. Like, you could host a party in here. We're not going to, but you could host a party in here. It's so big, so spacious, yet it does still feel homey because they did put a lot of really cool touches on it. All right, let's take a look at the bedroom. Again, look at how huge this is. There is so much space in here. And I do love the fact that they didn't just crowd it with a bunch of furniture and a bunch of crap. This is great. The bed feels pretty good. The frame, which is really important, is good. It's not wobbly at all. It's nice and firm. And the mattress itself is a perfect firmness. This space is going to be really great. But check out this closet. Look at this thing. You guys, look at that. All these shelving, all these drawers, all these hangers, more storage up here. If you're living here full time, this would be the perfect place. Look at this, more shelving, drawers over here. And then on this side, you've got more space to hang and to store things up above. It's absolutely incredible. So let's take a look here at the bathroom. The sink area is really nice. You got a nice big sink, but huge counter space, and there's shelving down here also for storage, so you don't have to have everything here. And again, a little decorative touch here, and you've got 2 shelves there as well for your everyday things, so that your sink area is not constantly kind of crowded up by all your stuff sitting there. Then here we've got the shower. It's a gorgeous rain shower, but you also have the handle as well, so that's really nice. They've provided us, it looks like, with some body wash and shampoo, and then a gorgeous bidet toilet, which I'm super excited about. So this one has its own little panel right here, and you can do the full flush and the small flush, and then you have various levels of the bidet use, so that's going to be really good. Also, this building has also got a gorgeous pool. It's got a gym. I'm going to show you those in just a moment, but my goodness, I think this place is absolutely amazing. And what you will not believe is how much we're paying for this for a month. We did get this on Airbnb, and we are paying $1,000 a month for this, which is incredible for this space, this building, with the views of the river, of the city. I mean, the things that we can see from here, it's absolutely incredible. So that is a steal for here for Airbnb. You could obviously get this for less if you were renting longer than we are, but that's what works perfectly for us, and I suggest you consider putting this on your list. But before I go, I'm going to take you over and show you the gym and show you the pool, a little bit more around the property, but I'll leave you with a view out the window here before we head out to check it out. Right next to the gym, nice ping pong table or table tennis. You can play right here. It looks like they've got this stuff over there in the corner, and the gym is right on this side. Let's take a look at that too. Okay, so we are on the 32nd floor, and we took our private lift here And there's all different entrances for the different elevator bays, lift bays. And this is actually the library. It's really nice. Look at how nice and quiet. There's nobody in here right now, but there's also a code on the wall for free Wi-Fi if you want to work in here. So this would be a really good option to come up here, have some nice views if you want to get out of the apartment and come and get some work done. So we're going to walk up to, there's a Sky Boutique pool and there's also a Sky Family pool. So we're going to walk out there, up there and check that out. Oh, you can see Mahanakan from this side. So we came up from the pool level at 32 and came up the stairs and found this little gym down up here. So as you can see, this is an absolutely amazing apartment, gorgeous view, a great gym, the use of a yoga studio, a couple of pools, with the private lift also up to our apartment. This was absolutely amazing, but it also had a bonus feature that we did not realize until we actually got here to the apartment and saw the view. As you saw, the view is stunning, but what was special about that view?
Well, this is where you see the fireworks. This is right where they do the fireworks display on December 31st. They actually do it throughout the month. They did it about every other day, not quite as big as the one we're going to show you, but we filmed this from our apartment and took these pictures from our apartment on New Year's Eve. Incredible. It's one of the best fireworks displays in the world, so if you're thinking about coming to Bangkok over New Year's, definitely look and see if this place is available. We'll try to put a link in the description for you. But the cost for us was $1,150 for the month. Now that is kind of an all-in cost, so when you're traveling like this, that includes your water, your electricity, your trash, everything to go with home living. That's included in this apartment cost. We did get a pretty good deal because we booked this almost a year in advance. I did look to see, because we may come back here and stay in this place again over the summer. I did look to see the cost there, and it was looking more like $1,400-1,500 a month for that. So keep that in mind, but still worth it, I think, to stay in this place.
Oh, I think absolutely. It's in a wonderful location. As you saw, it's got wonderful amenities in the apartment itself, and it's really close to a BTS station, literally 100 meters or so, if
Yeah.
that, away from here. And there's a 7-Eleven right next door, so the convenience here is absolutely amazing. The entire city is within your reach from that BTS station, so it's fantastic. As you can tell, we're in love with this place.
So moving on to the next category item, which is supplies. Usually you have to buy something for your apartment. Not much this time, and really it was just our choice because it was Christmas lights.
That's right. We wanted to decorate for Christmas, so we bought a tiny Christmas tree and some lights and maybe some small stockings and things like that. But they weren't very expensive.
Yeah, and that cost us about $15 to do. So we can move on to transportation. We didn't fly this month. We took no cruises. We did do one ride in a Grab taxi, which is like the Uber here. That was from the airport to the apartment. That was $10. That's about what we expected. We didn't ride any trains or rent any cars. And we did use the metro because, as she said, the metro station, the BTS, is right outside the door. We spent about $50 on that. Rides are generally a little less than $1 a piece, so we did ride it a lot. But that's the great thing about Bangkok. You can go anywhere you want to go.
Yeah, it is really great having that train station so close to your apartment. Whenever you're looking for a place, whether it be a hotel or an Airbnb, always look for one that is really close to a train station because that's going to be your ticket, your gateway to the rest of the city.
Yeah, so the next category is food, and this is kind of where we went a little overboard. You can do that in Bangkok. You can eat street food and pay very little.
50 cents, 75
or
cents.
you can go really high end, like even higher end than we do in America, which we did a couple times. So groceries, we projected it at $3.50. It came in at $4.50. Part of that was because for Christmas Eve, we decided to go big. In Icon Siam across the way, which is a beautiful mall, there is a like boutique Japanese grocery store in there. And they had Wagyu beef, which we had in Japan, and we loved it. So we decided to get some for Christmas Eve, right?
Yes, and it actually, although it was very expensive compared to regular beef here in Thailand, it was still incredibly affordable compared to what it would cost in the US. But that did kind of push us over a little bit, buying some special things like that. Plus buying things, for making cookies and some specialty items like that for Christmas.
Yeah, I think the Wagyu beef was about $20 per steak, to give you an idea. Now in Japan, we bought that for $14, but in America it would be way above that. You really couldn't even get it close to that. Next one is going to be dining out. Again, we went way over, projected $500, which was still pretty high for us. Actually spent $600. Because we both celebrated our birthdays in big style. Where'd you go for your birthday?
For my birthday, I am a huge fan of churrasquerias, like Brazilian or Argentinian type steakhouses. Top-notch service at El Toro. Here in Bangkok, they went above and beyond. They were so great, even sang happy birthday to me, which was absolutely so sweet. And the food was absolutely incredible, but it was not the world's cheapest meal.
No, it wasn't the cheapest, but it
But
wasn't
it was
bad.
so good and completely worth it. And actually, it was still cheaper than when we go in the US. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, it was cheaper than like going to Fogo for Brazilian. For my birthday, which was the very next day, we kind of had a lot of food that week. We went to the Westin Hotel Buffet. Now, if you don't know this about Bangkok, pretty much all the hotels have lavish buffets that they do at night and on the weekends. And they can be expensive, but they're pretty much worth it. Like at our buffet, they had unlimited steak, and everybody got a lobster, which was just incredible. And it came in at about $50 per person. We did have our daughter with us, so there was 3 of us. So that kind of accounts for the dining out being $600. A lot of the rest of the month, we ended up eating really good like ramen and Thai food. That's quite a bit cheaper. You're talking more like $5, $6 a person. And then if you eat some of the street food, which we've done, that's even cheaper than that. So all in all, we went had some low cost meals and some really high cost meals.
Yeah, and then we also did one of the Sky Bars. We had some friends visiting in town, and so we went to one of the very popular Sky Bars, the Coco XO, and they had an incredible chocolate buffet, and I mean, we kind of had to go for it, you know, if you like chocolate. It was so good. So did that and had a good time, but again, Sky Bars are expensive. Even though they're incredibly popular here in Bangkok, they can be a little bit pricey, especially the popular ones.
Yeah, this one wasn't too bad though,
no.
Because it was chocolate and the price was pretty reasonable. So if you're going to go to a Sky Bar, that's one of the best ones to go to. Food delivery, we budgeted 400. Actually ended up spending 500. Again, we just decided in the moment to get a little bit better stuff than we had budgeted for. So that's not that bad. The food delivery is just so easy and efficient here that we just really enjoyed using that.
Yeah.
Entertainment and phones. This category pretty much stays the same for us every month, except for the movie category, which we did go see one movie. We saw Hunger Games and saw that at Icon Siam here, which was amazing. So that whole category pretty much is the same every month. And then insurance and miscellaneous. Our health insurance never changes. $241. We've got a whole video about that if you want to know more about that. And then the miscellaneous category is for our visa renewal. You do get, as an American, 30 days in Thailand. If you want an additional 30 days, which we do because we're still here, you go to the immigration office and pay 1,900 baht, which is roughly $60. A little less than that, but we budgeted 120, and that's basically what it was to do that. And then we've got some personal care items here. Medical, we did all that in Malaysia last month, so we didn't do anything here. Talk to us about the hair, nails, and spa that you enjoyed here.
Yes, and this cost was, my daughter and I both went and did facials, and we got our nails done, and our daughter got her eyelashes done, eyelash extensions, so, and we kind of gifted that to her, so all in all we spent, we projected about $100 on that. It's really, really cost effective here. For just one person, it's about $15 for a facial, and the same for manicure, pedicure with gel, and even cheaper if you're not using gel. So the prices for things like that are really reasonable, and these are at places that are a little bit more high-end. You can get them, I've gotten my nails done for as little as $8 or $9 before. I think one place over at the beach, I got it done for about $6. So it really just depends on where you're going and what kind of service you want. You're gonna pay a little bit more. The higher, the higher end place that you go to, it'll be a little bit more, but still $15 for a full facial or for, a manicure, pedicure done is absolutely amazing.
That is amazing, yeah. Next category for us is clothing, and this is a place that we like to get some clothing. I usually restock hats and shirts here, and my favorite store is the Discount Outlet, which is a great store. If you're here and you go to the BTS station Ekamai, just go to the mall in there. It's up a couple floors. But I actually found a replacement hat. I got this Atlanta Braves hat, and I've lost a couple hats throughout last year and this year, and some of them just got old. This is where I buy them all though, and this hat was 99 baht, which is a little less than $3. And it's the real Braves hat. This would be $35 at home. So I definitely always buy them here. It's amazing. They had a couple of shirts that I wanted, but they were long sleeve and I didn't think I could handle that. They had a Michigan shirt. They had a Detroit Red Wings jacket for like $4. I was like, oh, I really want that. But it was long sleeve again, so.
Not really going to use it in Bangkok.
Not going to use it here, no. So I didn't. And you got some excellent items as well.
That's right. I had been seeking for a while for some everyday, kind of like, not really like workout shoes. I have those, but I was looking for like sneakers that I could wear with everyday clothes that would kind of go with everything. And I was looking for something cute and something really comfortable, and ended up buying some Adidas with the collab with Marimekko, the Japanese brand, and got some really cute Adidas shoes, and those cost me about $150, which I bought at the mall at the official Adidas store. So paid about what they would cost just about anywhere else.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what's really cool here, is that if you want to shop at a street market, you can get certain things there. If you want to go to a high-end mall, you can get pretty much anything you want to get back home there, and you know the prices will be according, but there's no shortage of things to get here. So we projected our cost for the month to be $3,177. We actually spent $3,592 for a difference of $415. But again, under our $4,000 budget, so we were pretty happy. Actually, for it being December, which is always a crazy month, both our birthdays, our daughter usually comes to visit us, Christmas, it's just really, really good to be able to come in. And Bangkok is a great place to splurge when you're going to have a splurge month, because as you can see, we have definitely splurged this month, and it still came in under the 4,000.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a perfect spot to be able to do that. And one of the reasons why we had planned so long ago to come here, because obviously knowing I had my special 50th birthday coming up this year, we thought this is where we want to spend it because we want to splurge, and we knew we'd be able to really go for it and not go over our $4,000 a month budget. We knew we could still maintain that even with going over in some of the categories. We're still well underneath our $4,000 a month budget.
Yeah, we could have splurged an extra $400. But we just take that money, we'll put it away for next month.
That's right. Yes, we'll just put it into our Webull account for investment.
So this was a great place. Again, we'll have links to some of the stuff we mentioned in the description. But if you're doing full-time, long travel, definitely consider Bangkok if you haven't. It's pretty easily one of the best places you can live this kind of life.
All right, and before we go, I'm going to show you real quick. These are the sneakers that I got, the Adidas sneakers. Aren't those cute? They'll go with pretty much everything that I have. So I'm not usually a swanky sneaker girl because I just use them for the gym, but these are nice because I wanted something really comfortable to walk around in. We do a ton of walking, not just to the metro stations, but to different places that we're going to. So these will be perfect, and they'll be great also for travel throughout the year. So that's kind of why I decided I'd spend the money on something that was going to be really comfortable, because obviously as we get older, our feet get a little bit crankier, and so it's important to have good footwear. So that's why I went for it as kind of a birthday gift to myself. So if you're looking for some, those are actually really comfortable. So hopefully, guys, this was very helpful to you. If you have any questions, leave those for us down in the comments section. We'll try to have all the links for you of things we mentioned down in the description, so make sure to go check that out if you have questions about any of those, and we'll see you guys next time.